So, good afternoon, everyone. So, welcome to Indian Cybersecurity Solution. And so, we will have another topic called Man in the Middle Attack. So, today our session will be concluded by me, and my topic is Man in the Middle Attack. So, what is Man in the Middle Attack? Have heard about that? What is Man in the Middle Attack? What it's happened? How attackers get the ID, passwords, when we are in the network of them, or they can come into our network and get the email id, passwords, how it is possible. So today I will demonstrate that only, how it is really happen, each and everything. So you will enjoy the session. So if you have any doubt, you can chat, you can say me in the chat. I will help you with that. So first of all, let me present my screen. So what is Man in the Middle attack? So let me start from beginning. So understanding Man in the Middle attack. So basically what happened in the Man in the Middle, attacker gain the access of our Wi-Fi. Take an example, we are in a home network. So an attacker gain the access of our internet. He can access our internet also. He can send packets, each and everything they can use. Basically, the from my Wi-Fi, the attacker is connected. So management involve an attacker secretly capturing and replay communication. So take an example that we are logging into a Facebook, we are logging into a demo page. So today in this session, I will uh, done this practical into the demo page, not into the original page, because it is unethical to do. So basically, I will do into the demo page, and you will enjoy the session. So what is happening in Man in the Middle? In the Man in the Middle, the attacker checks the ID and password of the users. How it is possible? So there is a tool name called Ettercap, as it mentioned. So Ettercap basically do ARP poisoning, spoofing, this kind of attack. So basically, in today's session, we will check the ID and password of the a demo page. So what is happening in Man in the Middle? Have you able to understand? I hope so. So let me explain you that. So this is the victim PC. This is the victim, and he wants to communicate with this web application, any kind of application that can be http. Attacker is in this network, and attacker is in their network. This is the network. In this network, the attacker is communicating with, he is present over there. So victim sends an id and username to a page, and he able to, the attacker able to check that page. Take an example that he is sending id equal to test, and the password is 1234. So the victim is sending this, the victim is sending to the web application, but what happened, the attacker is also getting this message, the attacker is also getting this message. So what will happen from this, the attacker can access to your account without your permission. So this is known as Man in the Middle attack. They can alter the data packets from there also. They can, so there is a topic called CIA triad. CIA trial, basically what happened? Confidentiality, integrity, and availability. So confidential, it will not be confidential more because an attacker getting this ID and password. So integrity, if the attacker change this data, if the attacker is changing the data and sending to web application, the victim can't able to access the web application because it will show an error. Am I right? So this is known as Man in the Middle attack. Basically, Man in the Middle attack is this. So today in this session, we will check in live. Man in the Middle. Okay. So ID, password. Have you all understand what is man in the middle attack? If you have any query, just text into the chat. We will help you with that. Okay, fine. So go to the lab demonstration. How it will be really happens. So these are the key features. Live connection sniffing. They take an example that I am in the network of your and you are logging into a page and I will able to check that packet on that time only without any delay. Complete it has a lots of feature. Live connection is clear. Make it possible to monitor data flowing through a network in real time. Live connection we can check that. So in comprehensive features, so it has a lot of feature. ARP spoofing, poisoning, DNS spoofing, session hijacking made it powerful tool for both ethical hacking and security. It is a more powerful tool to get the data from your network. Whatever you are sending to a web page or you are sending a message to in your friend, so that could be stolen by us. So how we will set up the environment? So for the man in the middle attack, we need a Kali Linux. So have you all friendly with that Kali Linux? No. So Kali Linux is basically a attacker operating system. Since I will attack, so I will use the Kali Linux to attack to the victim PC. I will do this attack into my system only by using another PC, another operating system. I have hosted both into the virtual machine. Okay, there are two PC. One is Kali Linux attacker one, and the second one is Ubuntu Merlin Spike PC. This is also a machine of Ubuntu Kali Linux version. It is a testing box. Wait, let me log in into this. So this is the another machine. We will attack into this. This is a victim, and this is an attacker. This is an attacker machine. So first of all, what we will do? Setup. Ensure you have a complete operating system, probably Linux to an Ettercap. So as I have mentioned that we will use Ettercap tool. So what is Ettercap? It is a tool which from where we will do the MIMT attack, means man in the middle attack. It has a lot of features. We will not go into that, but basically we will try to sniff. Install Ettercap. We have need to install all this. I have done previously. Configure network. We need to configure the network because the network which I am, the both the system should be in same network. If I will be in another network, it is not possible for me to get the data. Then setting up internet traffic interception, executing ARP poisoning attack. I will do the ARP poisoning attack. I will just check the data. What are the ID and password I will be getting? Not anything, because it is unethical also. So we will do ethically, and we have permission because as I am using my virtual machine and my victim machine, my attacker machine and my victim machine, so it will hamper anything. But so it is ethical. So first of all, let me show you a practical upon that, how it is might be possible. There is a tool name called Ettercap, as I mentioned that Ettercap. Let me open this tool. So there are the devices which are connected to my Wi-Fi. We search. It will search for the host, what are the host is connected. So this is host of my Wi-Fi. This is the IP of my Wi-Fi. I will add it into the target one, and I need to check for the this device IP. So this can check. This will be checking from the from terminal. So there is a tool sudo. So my Wi-Fi IP is 192.168.10.1. So basically here also the IP is present, but I don't know what is the IP of my another device. I will check from there also. If I need, I will check from here also. But as an attacker mindset, how I will do that? So over here, this is the PC system. I will 198. This is my IP for the another device. 198. So let me check here. This is the 198. I will add it into the target 2. So host added to target 2. It has been added. Then I will start ARP point. There are a lot of techniques we can use, but right now we will use ARP poisoning. Okay, citizen started. So whatever the data, take an example that I will visit test.php website. This is the victim. Victim is usually doing their work. He or she will be visiting and logging into this page. Password. If an user, if a victim don't know about this attack, so he will basically give this ID and password. So let me give test test, and for the password also I am giving test. I am logging over here. So it has been logged in. But what happened into the over here? So it hasn't. Let me do once more. Let me do once more. Test enter. Wait a second. I am adding my host once more. I think it is having any problem into my system. I have selected starting. Let me scan the hosts which are available into my network. So over here, these are the list which we are showing. It is showing to us. Added to target 1 and 198. And to target 2. ARP poisoning. I'm going to start once again. I have started once again. So over here, I am opening my Firefox and once more I am trying to attack. I think till now it's been clear what is the use of man in the middle attack. So yeah, log in it. Have restarted that. Let me check the devices which network settings. Okay, it has been working properly. Sometimes what happens, na, it will not work properly, but after that it will work properly. Let me show you using Wireshark. If it is not present over here, na, it will be present over here. Stopping the MITM attack. ARP poisoner deactivated. One more time I'm to target one. This should be at to target two. Let me check my IP of this device first of all. So it is 190.168.10.98 only. Fine. To target to added starting ARP poisoning. Okay. Then it has been once more I have started that. Visiting once more to the vulnerable website. Let me do once. I think something is happening in this website. Let me check once more into this Ettercap. So it is not showing right now, but it will show. So right now, any protocol is not overshowing. Let me check once more the device. That sometimes the man in the middle attack does not work. We need to restart this device. Okay, fine. Over there, the device IP is been showing. Let me restart this machine also, attacker machine. Sometimes it makes problem. Okay, let me show you in the Windows using the Wireshark. There is Wireshark. We will get visit the test.php website. So I will give test. This credential has been captured over here. So I will switch off and check for the HTTP packet. If I will analyze the HTTP packet now over there, see over here the IP text dot. This is the login page. Yeah, this is HTML form URL encoded. This is the username which I have given over there, and the password over that password is test and username is test. This is used in the Windows only because I haven't gone into any other devices. I have checked this into my Windows only. Wait, let me show you the screen. This is the testphp.com. Over here I have given the test and the password is test, and I have login and I have received the credential over here. So by this way, the man in the middle attack also happen, but in this I have by using the Ettercap also we can do that. From another, this from Wireshark I have captured the packets, whatever the packets are going into my from my device to another. So I have captured that packet. But for capturing another device packet, we will use Ettercap. Once more I will do that. So let me scan for devices. Target 1, this one is for target 2. Started the ARP poisoning. From this, I've entered into the system. Wait, it should be load first. Yeah, it has been. If the data will not show over here, we will check from the Wireshark also. Over there, it will also be captured. Let me open the Wireshark also. Sometime what happen over here, it is not be present, but in the Wireshark it will be. I'm giving 1 2 3 4, and there will be also 1 2 3 4, and do the login process. Yeah, it has been successfully done. So finally, without using the Wireshark, it has been successfully done. Username is 1234 and the password is 1234. So from this way, the attack has been happened in real world using the Ettercap man in the middle attack. So are you check that? Please check that this group 2 I have selected. The group 1 is for my Wi-Fi IP address, and this is the victim IP address. And from there, the victim has visited the test.php web login.php page, and over there he is given the username 1234 and password is 1234. So whatever the data he will be giving into this website in this machine, we will able to capture that packet. So it's clear on that time it is showing an error because I think it's might be some problem into the device. But when I have restarted the device and usually started the my Kali machine also, it is successfully done. So it's clear to you all the what is man in the middle attack, each and everything, the concept of man in the middle attack. Okay, let me present my PPT once more. Yeah. So this technique ARP poisoning attack we have done right now. But if you need that, sir, we also need how to change the data and send to the victim. So if you need that, we can do that also. So in another, if you need, just uh, give into the chat response. We will arrange a new session upon that also. So these are the key insight. Uncover critical data. Critical data has been disclosed by us. Visualize communication flow. The communication which you are doing from the web server, I can able to check that also. Each and everything. So visualize communication flow. Security measure, there will be no, the integrity has been lost. Confidentially we lose. So best practices for preventing man. How you will prevent the man in the middle attack. So to prevent man in the middle attack, we need to send packets in the HTTPS, not in HTTP. If it is will be secure, the data packets will be going to the encrypted form, not in the plain text. Okay, fine. So HTTPS. VPNs, we can use VPNs, HTTPS. So if you have any question regarding the topic which I have covered today, you can chat, you can give the questions in the chat, we will answer that. So I am sharing a Google form link. Over there you will give a question and answer. If you will receive 10 out of 9, 8, you will receive a certificate from us that you have attended the webinar. So go and do that. So it's clear. Thank you everyone.